Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Max Scherzer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
So digging in now, Kenny Lofton, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Kenny Lofton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Digging in now, Francisco Lindor, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Special.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw on to first, and it's a very quick beginning to the afternoon now. 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Albert Bell.
In now, Albert Bell. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Scherzer looks in. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Sanchez has a play. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Indians nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Danny Salazar gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Manny. Danny Salazar has been a little bit of a strange guy to figure out.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. One and one, here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Row, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone! here for Bryce Harper, number 11 for him on the season, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
1-2 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lofton on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jose Ramirez, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Lifted the other way to left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He was the main contributor offensively for his team yesterday, driving in both of their runs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Let's go, Yankees.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Past battles with Scherzer, comes in with 15 hits in 44 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0 home. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Scherzer gets the sign, 1-1 pitch on its way. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Scherzer, originally from the state of Missouri, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Line to the right side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Turner moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the Indians nothing. Stunning Central Park here on a beautiful day in the Big Apple. Welcome back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Digging in the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Go, Yanks.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is under it. One down. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East.
Chisenhall.
Striding in for the Indians, Lonnie Chisenhall. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Yankees.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Past battles with Scherzer, he has 7 hits in 31 tries. He also has 1 home run. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now in the box, Francisco Mejia. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0.
The right fielder, number 99. Aaron Judge.
Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He threw first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah. Designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs. Left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
The 2-1. Shoots this one over to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing.
Just the 1-run scores here in the frame. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 3 and the Indians nothing. Coming to the plate now, Kenny Lofton back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Just a bit high that time as he misses spur a ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground, but this will land untouched. A payoff pitch one more time. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Full count still. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just 2 simple words. All rise! Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Ready for another chance? Albert Bell. He popped out in his first trip.
Let's go, Yankees.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Lofton, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Ready on 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. No runs, no hits, and one error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line towards center field. Trout is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. Indians leave one. Still down 3-0. Say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Edwin Encarnacion now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. The 1-0. There's a fastball on the outer third. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Popped him up. Lamb in foul ground. 2 gone.
The batter, number
Still a little
13.
early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. In now for Cleveland, Omar Vizquel. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Scherzer looks in. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball one. Vizquel is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail in this one 3-0. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The right fielder, number 9. Lonnie.
Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And this pitch sails behind him at the plate as he has to arch his back that time. It's ball one. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, I'm not sure if he played this a little too nonchalant or he took his eye off the ball a little bit early or what, but it's never a good look when you can't make a play on a pop-up like that one.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Left side, but well foul. And that misses. 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Step on the bag for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Kenny Lofton. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Scherzer against the sign. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Indians fail to score. They trail it here 3-0. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. So coming to the plate, Francisco Lindor, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Down and away, ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Swinging a soft liner, and that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board. These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first.
Come on, Yankees.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
0-1, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One and one, here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
None out, runners at first and second. Hey! 2-2. In the air now out to left field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it one away.
First baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Now batting, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Lindor at second. Bell at first. One gone. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled.
Let's go, Yankees.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Ready on 1-2. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone! A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what.
Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Vizquel. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 4-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to Vizquel.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Digging in to try it again, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pitch on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Francisco Mejia will be next. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Ready once again, Francisco Mejia. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Come on, Yankees, let's go.
Scherzer looks in. First pitch on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken down and in for a ball. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Kenny Lofton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
1-1. Taken, strike 2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, D'Lo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 home. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Lofton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Don't let him score!
Popped him up. Lamb over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Dylan Betances answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Into the box now, Albert Bell, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Come on, Yankees!
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Jose Ramirez will be next. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
Here's the 2-0. Tapped down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Chances set. Here's the 2-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
4-0 the score this afternoon. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Scherzer earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only 2 hits. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.